What's up, guys? This is the Not So Podcast. I'm Jake.
Cameron.
Okay, and before we get into the topic, I just wanted to say that I appreciate all the tweets and the rates and reviews you guys gave. We actually got over 100 views on the first episode.
And we got 11 5-star reviews already. I mean, it's all friends and family, but that's still really cool to see it up there because it's on iTunes and it's got all the ratings on it.
Yeah, well, a lot of it is our friends, which is cool, but there's also a couple people that I don't know that did it. So that's cool, too. We also got little over 120 views or so across the board, which is a small number, but
for a first one,
yeah, for a podcast no one knows about, and I don't have 100 friends, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, so you said you wanted to start off.
I wanted to start out with Jake. There's
Yes.
a lot of crazy people in the world, right?
Yeah.
All right, there's a lot of crazy people who do things that you would never even imagine thinking about doing.
Okay.
So that slides me into something I recently heard, and it started off on the radio. And what I heard was actually that there was a funeral.
Okay.
All right, someone's mother had died. The whole family's there at the funeral. They have her dressed up, like it's an open casket. Everyone's looking at the body. So blah, blah, blah. They finish the funeral. Everyone leaves for dinner. Fast forward to the security room, watching through security cameras. Some little lady sneaks into the funeral house.
And had sex with the dead baby?
Okay, no.
Oh, did I say dead baby? I meant dead body. I meant dead body. I meant dead body. Oh my god, no.
Dude, okay, we're going to forget you just...
Yeah.
We're talking about baby sex.
Yeah, sorry.
So they'll go back to the screen. A woman sneaks in there, and she's, like, rummaging through the body. She's, like, fondling this dead bitch, like, looking through everything this woman's got. Like, at first...
What do you mean looking through everything she's got?
She's dressed up, like, they have her jewelry on her. Like, the people don't know at first people didn't know if she was, like, trying to molest the body or, like, what she's doing.
Can you really molest a body?
Yeah, probably.
I guess it can't consent.
I mean...
So.
So, I mean, they're watching, and it turns out this woman, I guess, is like a modern-day Tomb Raider. So she takes all the jewelry...
A modern-day Tomb Raider.
She takes all the jewelry, which consists of one ring, off of the body and runs with it. So she's thinking, people think, oh my god, she just stole, like, this woman's wedding ring, like, that was her prized possession, like, who robs a dead body? It turns out it was fucking plastic. They buried this old bitch with a plastic ring. Like a fucking quarter slot machine, like, gumball ring.
Well, did this woman know her in any way?
No, it was just some random woman. So first off, this woman's crazy for robbing an old woman, but that makes you think someone in the family robbed her before she got there. Because why would you bury someone with like a plastic ring? This is supposed to be her wedding ring.
My thing is, so... I guess this modern day Tomb Raider, as you put it,
Laura Croft.
Yeah, Laura Croft knew that this chick was going to be buried. You said she didn't.
So she must have known something about someone because she knew when the family was going to leave for dinner and knew this lady was going to get buried.
So were these people wealthy?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously not. There's a plastic ring on the grandmother.
I'm just trying.
I mean, unless she got married, I must have. They were just out one day and he put a quarter into a prize machine and a ring came out. He's like,
movie theater machine.
That'll work. This will work.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I don't know about you, but I can tell diamonds from plastic. I don't know if that's a special.
You're a connoisseur.
Yeah, no, a little bit. But the thing is, like, if I was rummaging through a dead body and I pulled a ring off a woman and I'd be able to look at it and be like, this is not, like, I'm gonna be the resale value is 3 cents, and that's if you're lucky. So like I'm
lucky,
and so
it doesn't fall apart in the car ride home.
Was she arrested?
Yeah, she got arrested. It's petty theft. Petty theft, I guess.
Wait, is that?
I'm sure
we talked about petty theft last podcast, and we didn't know we still don't know.
Well, I assume under $1 is probably some form of petty theft. But since it also could be some form of defamation of a body.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there was more charges to add on to that. But theft-wise, it's petty theft. I mean, someone probably already stole the ring. I mean. You just gonna bury your grandmother with a plastic ring?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't. But I don't have a quarter to spend on it.
But what does it matter? If
she's
she's dead, what does it matter?
I guess it doesn't matter, but... I mean, it kind of does matter. I mean...
Alright, so you can either put her in a 50-cent candy shop ring, or you can bury her with a 10 grand diamond ring. What are you gonna bury her in?
We could just bury her naked, kick her ass in a hole...
With a ring?
With nothing on, and we take all of her shit.
That's
I mean, if that's what I was going to do if I hated my grandmother, maybe they killed her early for insurance.
that's bit of a stretch, but I just want to know, like,
maybe the grandmother was just
was she
a
on
cheap
drugs?
woman.
Drugs or anything?
No, it wasn't specified.
Define modern day Tomb Raider, because she doesn't seem like she's good at it.
I mean, she got away with it.
She got arrested.
Okay, well, she got away with it originally.
Well, everyone gets away with it till they get caught.
They get caught. I guess you're right, but I mean, I don't know. Modern day Tomb Raider. I guess if you can straight up jug a dead person, you're a Tomb Raider. She was in a casket.
It just seems like you're handing out the Tomb Raider title too easily. Like Lara Croft, the video game character, she's a Tomb Raider because she goes on these adventures and gets riches and shit. This bitch took a 30-cent ring and now she's a Tomb Raider.
Okay, well, we thought it was an expensive ring. She didn't know it was a 30-cent ring.
How do you not know? Like.
Well, I mean, it's too late. You run up to this old lady's dead body and you're like, oh yeah, here's the fine jewelry, and you grab it and you're like, this shit's made of plastic. Well, I'm not about to leave empty-handed. I'm still gonna run out with the ring.
Well, it's like you went to New York City and you bought me a Rolex.
I did buy us 2 fake Rolexes from New York.
Yes, very, very fake. Mine was a little bit faker than yours, a lot. And if you had handed that to me without me knowing you were going to get me a fake Rolex, because we talked about it, and been like, oh, dude, check out this Rolex my dad got for me, and you put it in my hand, I would instantly say, this is like melted down crayons and toenail clippings.
It literally weighs like nothing. It's like featherweight, this watch.
The watch you gave me was literally plastic melded into a Rolex.
Okay, listen to this.
Listening.
I think they, like, the people who sell the counterfeit stuff over there, they think that, oh, tourist boy, he's not gonna think anything of it.
He's a retard.
So let me tell you how this situation went down and how I almost got stabbed in a back alley in Chinatown. I went to buy the watches. All right, we're walking the street and there's all these shops, and this guy's watches. So I go up to him, like, he's just like, oh, look, there's my shop. Like, look at all my watches. I'm like, dude, you got Rolex. He goes, follow me. So I follow this dude
follow me
into a back alley, literally a back alley. It's just me. And he gets back there, and literally it's like something you'd expect off a TV show. He flips open his coat, and there's a little bag, and he opens the bag.
So he had the trench coat.
Like the trench coat, yes. And he opens up the bag, and there's all fake Rolexes. And I'm like, all right, what does one of these go for? For you, I cut you a good deal. $200.
Wow.
So $200. I grabbed it. I'm like, this is not $200. I said, I'll give you $20 for this.
Yeah.
You're not paying $20. You try to pull a fast one on me. Fuck you, you white motherfucker. I'm like, this guy is Chinese. I mean, not that race matters or anything, but he's coming up to me. He's
it seems like it does to you.
No, it mattered to me because, like, he's looking at me. He's like, I'm some retard. And this is what he said to me. I was like, all right, you're going to call me a white motherfucker. I'm going to leave. So I'm walking away. Fuck you, I'm gonna fucking shank you, you fucking white tourist motherfucker. Fuck you, you piece of shit. So I'm walking on the street, and this dude's hauling it behind me. Fuck you. So I started running, and I ran to my aunt.
Like sprinting?
Yes, because I'm nervous. I've never been to New York City before, and I got a fat Chinese man with a trench coat chasing me, threatening to fucking stab my white tourist ass.
I think your first mistake was
going into the alley,
alone.
Obviously.
You were alone?
Yes, it was just me.
Why?
Because I thought I was going to get a Rolex. Honestly, I wasn't thinking.
No.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be sick, dude. Like, me and Jake are gonna have, like, some Folex. Some fake Rolex.
Some Foex.
A Foex.
I mean, it worked out.
I ended up getting them, but I ended up getting them from some other dude. And I was like,
yeah, was he white?
I'll give him. I was a black guy. And I went up to him, I was like, I
guess it doesn't really matter, but
I guess I'll give you $20 for it. He's like, let me go ask my brother. He came back. He's like, deal. I was like, all right, I want to buy 2 of them. He's like, all right, here's another one. So I bought two watches for $40. Great deal. I mean, great deal. Quotations around. Great deal.
Yeah, you got scammed, but you got scammed and you knew it, so it's okay. Was that in Chinatown again?
Yes.
Do they hate white people in Chinatown?
I mean, one of them shut a door in my aunt's face on purpose.
Why?
I guess because she's a woman.
Is she racist?
No, we went to go eat in the restaurant.
It's
just a cultural difference.
Yeah. I have another topic if you want to segue into that. This is a man accidentally deletes his entire company with 1 line of bad code.
What do you mean by deletes his entire company?
So the code deleted everything on the computer, including the guy's name is Mr. Marsala his customers' websites. He runs a web hosting company. The problem command was rm-rf. The rm tells the computer to remove the r. To remove the r deletes everything within a... I think I wrote this wrong. But the rm tells the computer to delete everything within a given directory, and the f stands for force, telling the computer to ignore the usual warnings that come up when deleting files. Mm-hmm. So he was writing code and shit.
So he accidentally wrote himself like a kill switch without warning.
He wrote a kill switch without warning and deleted his entire company and all of his customers' websites. So
does he have like a domain hosting website where he like makes websites?
Yeah. He had a web hosting company, and the thing was, so he went on a forum after this, and he started typing and asking people like, well, "What happened?" And I have a couple of quotes from people. "You're going out of business," wrote Michael Hampton. Another person said, "You don't need technical advice. You need to call your lawyer." Another one said, "I feel sorry to say that your company is now essentially dead," wrote a user called Sven. So he, in a matter of, I was going to say minutes, in a matter of seconds, deleted... And,
his pride and joy in a trash can.
And I was reading up on it, and I guess people were saying, like, it's literally almost impossible to get it back, even if you went to the best code people or whatever it's called.
You'd have to, reverse engineer.
You can't, no, they were saying even the best of the best that could do this, they would have a hard time, and people were just saying you're out of business.
You're done,
you deleted your entire company with literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits, five numbers, 5 letters.
So, what was he trying to do? That he just deleted everything.
I think there was a bug on the website. I didn't.
See, in an attempt to debug his website, he deleted the whole thing.
I don't think he knew what that code was, and I think he mistyped.
See, that's why I don't mess with stuff like that. See, if that was my website, I'd have hired somebody. Obviously, it sounds like he has a decently successful website.
Well, not anymore.
I'm not anymore.
Well, the thing was, I think maybe he did the RM because that deletes something within a given directory, and then he mistyped an F or something like that, and didn't realize that the directory that he had given was the whole website, all of his code. So he's done. Imagine your livelihood. Imagine having $1 billion, right? I don't know how much his website was worth. Let's just say $1 billion, holding in your hand. And like, oh man, I have this money, I have this career, I have this thing, and just it just goes away. It just some
guy just comes up and slaps it out of your hand. It's like you're holding a slice of pizza and some dude just slaps it on the floor. I actually watched some dude do that to your brother the other day.
Why?
I don't know. But back to this. Could you imagine that happening?
I feel kind of bad, but I feel like if you have a web hosting company, then you shouldn't be fucking with code.
I'm not really one to judge about coding. The greatest thing I've ever done with coding was back in the day. I recoded a website through like the little Google coding thing you can pop up.
Oh, Inspect Element?
No, I don't even know what I did. I went on the Call of Duty like Elite website and recoded something so that my name was golden in game. Like that's the most in depth I've ever gone with coding.
Through a YouTube
and I had to do it through a YouTube video. Yes.
Well, like the thing with this is like you said earlier, if I had a web hosting company, because I think he said something now like he had like 1,500 to 2,000 customers, which web hosting, let's say it's $9.99 a month. You're making, I would calculate it, but I'm gonna guess you're making a good amount, more than I make. So I would be so cautious with that. Oh, and I forgot to mention that he had 6 different backlogs, 6 different in case something fucked up.
He had six backups.
6 backups.
And the one code killed all of them?
Deleted everything. It deleted his backlogs, his backups, everything. It deleted everything.
There goes the backup.
There
goes everything.
That's why they're saying, like, the only way you would get this website back is if you made a whole new one. Like, you cannot. You
cannot get it back. You literally put up so many safety precautions, and you deleted them with one little mess up.
His job is fucking done.
It is done. It's literally done.
I hope he has savings because he's fucked. I kind of felt bad, and then I was like, I shouldn't feel bad for this dude. He single-handedly, he's supposed to be good at coding. I mean, he has a web hosting company,